Hello and welcome to this edition of Daily Actives brought to you by Bootleg Macro. I am Dustin and we are reviewing Lucid Group today. LCID, one of the COVID darlings absolutely in the market. And right now it doesn't look like things are going great. And the reason I say that is because today it was one of the most active stocks on Yahoo Finance and it was up 1.46%. We look at this chart here, we see some very unusual behavior. It looks like short squeezes with long wicks and not a lot of demand because as soon as it explodes, it essentially falls flat on its face. We were up at $10 in January of 2023, maybe even higher. What was the high here? It looks like it was at $17 somehow. Now we are resting around 555 was the close today. Yuck. So when we look at what we're seeing though, the price path has been saying price to fall for a while here. It looks like generally how I look at things, which is that I want the rolling returns to be positive if I'm going to go long. You've got a 5-day, 15-day, 1 month, 3 month, and 6 month that are all currently negative. Looks like we've got to go short, go short, go short. And we've been bearish, bearish, bearish all the way across the sentiment. The only thing that we've seen that's even been remotely understandable in terms of like anything positive has been the pullback that we saw here where the 5-day rolling went negative or at least went flat and then went positive for 4 days in a row. That would have been the only place. We're going to go ahead and look at the sentiment here because I think the sentiment really tells the story where there's just none of it. There's no one who cares about this stock right now. When we look at this overall sentiment here, you can see where this big flash of movement was where you got bullish demand. Let me guess, this is when it got up to $17. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It was right here when there was a weird structural setup inside of this market. You got a move that made it go bullish. It's still stuck and flatlining around 50%. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad company. I just don't think the stock has a lot of proper interest. And you want interest, you want demand, you want volume. Let's look at the volume here. Now, the volume's been high, but that looks probably either like a short squeeze or someone getting out because they had to. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Are you long? Are you short? Do you like it? Do you love it? Is this even a good review? And before you go, always remember, subscribe to the New High newsletter by Bootleg Macro. I'll talk to you soon.